So you're going to begin by stepping out to the side, just wide enough where it's comfortable and you can control it. You're going to sit those hips back here, so your weight is primarily on your heel. You don't want to shift forward. You want to keep those hips back, keep the weight back. You're going to rotate into a warrior pose here. So you don't want to flare the ribs out. Keep your ribs in, core is nice and tight, my back is straight and lifted. I'm going to rotate back to the side. We're stretching the inner thigh here. If you want to, you can also rotate that leg upwards to get a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Back to center and repeat on the other side. I'll go through it one more time. So this is about the speed that you want to go. Core is tight, toes lifted up, and back to center. For this one, you're going to start with your feet together. Hands are out directly in front of you, about shoulder height. You're going to take a step back, opening up the arms and legs at the same time. The arm and the back leg are rotating at the same time. Watch your balance. You might get thrown off here. Keep it a little bit more in front of you. Really taking your time, keeping your core tight, and pulled up nice and tall through your head. All right, so you want to start square to whatever you're holding on to. Hand is on the waist. Starting with your knee bent, you're just going to swing it across nice and loose. You're not aiming to swing up as high as you can every single time. You're just loosening up the hip joints here. Keeping the core tight, back straight, and eyes looking forward. All right, you're going to begin in a plank position. Your hips, you don't want them dropped too low, and you don't want them piked up too high. You want to find a nice middle point here. My abs are engaged. All you're going to do is step out to the side, keeping your activity moving. You don't want to pause and hold it. This is a dynamic stretch. And if you don't have the flexibility to go all the way up to your hands, you can simply do a lower toe tap here. And then as you get better, you can gradually come up higher into the more advanced version. This will be your starting position, and you're going to take one leg, lift it up, tap it across the other side, and notice my head stays in line with my spine, turning towards the open side each time. So nice and slow and controlled. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. So you're going to begin in a plank position. Hips are elevated. You don't want them dropped too low or piked up too high. Find a nice middle ground where your abs are tight. You're going to start by going into a tricep push-up. Tuck the toes under. Slight arch in the back, looking up. Coming back down, tuck the toes under. Downward dog. Back to the plank. Moving through this. Nice and easy, not too fast. And finishing back in the center.